the mic over in a place that makes sense. Kind of do cool. What? Is Jen's training right now? They don't stream for such like short periods of time. Did the game load? The game load? That wasn't not that good science. Oh Jesus, what the fuck's that?
This is a level 2 nuclear alert.
Die!
This is a level 2 nuclear alert. Poseidon Energy Plant WV-06
Yeah, I don't have any circuitry. I'm poor.
Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Okay.
I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. I can see just about anything with my robot eyes and these viewfinders. And
Go.
since you helped me tap into
Where the enemies?
system, you can hear my lovely voice from anywhere.
Hey Rachel, what's up? The game might just crash. I don't know. Doing the same shit that happened right before it crashed last time. I watched a Nito video about pipes that she might like. I realize in retrospect that I really should have said that as I watched a Nito video of pipes and shit for reasons that will become obvious in a second. Explosions. Okay, multitask. I can do this. So, have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Because Science? No. You gotta answer the question. Do it. Okay. They recently did a video on exploring whether or not the meme that Ant-Man could just shrink down real small and then go inside of Thanos' butt and then just expand and then blow Thanos up. They did an actual video seeing if the science of that was like plausible. Okay. It goes into a bunch of shit about like the tensile strength of pipes and shit. Also, the fact that the pipes is his colon is why and shit made a lot of sense. Go, yeah. Okay, now I gotta make this thingy. What? Why do I only get one thing? That's stupid. What? Tree, stop. Huh. Okay, well now that it's doing that, I can go to the, it is the content we need. Yeah, but expanding through, like, so, like, you could go through, like, the nose or the ears are really, like, in between the cells, honestly. But you would still need, like, a place to expand. And if we're picking out parts of the body that I think would be the squishiest, the easiest to blow someone up from the inside of, I'd probably go with the colon. If Thanos' colon is anything like my colon, then, what do you mean, thanks? What does thanks mean? Who is thanks? The words, they don't make sense. Ah! Shit! Thanos. Ah. I mean... So, like, spoiler. What dude guy figured out, in the video was that, according to how it's worked historically, in the MCU movies, one, as Ant-Man expands and grows, there is, like, significant force that is applied outwards, and he credits that to just the Pym particles doing their thing. But the force applied outwards isn't enough to actually, like, rupture a colon, much less like Thanos' colon. And I feel like if it's not good enough to rupture a colon, it's definitely not good enough to rupture a skull. What the fuck is happening? God damn it. You get a fucking handle on your shit. So yeah, like, man. Like, it'd be easier to kill him from the brain, but you couldn't kill him by, like, expanding. Gotcha. Oh, that was anything. Anticlimactic. I almost said anti-thematic. Which I guess it also was, but... That's dumb. That was shit. This gun's stupid. Up. Sure. Water. Pepper. I don't even know why pepper and salt are a thing. Like, you don't use it in any recipes. And it's shit for, like, food. Because, like, for some reason... no. Like, I get that it's a reference to something, but I can't think of anything that it, like, belongs to specifically. It just seems like a kind of like a meme-y thing to say. Yes. That's not, no. It doesn't. That meant literally nothing to me. So is this one... Is it the Scorch Beef Cream? Oh, fuck, I have to go there. Shit. Ah! I mean, if we're talking about fucking Charlie the Unicorn, I feel like the only reference I just like inherently know that's from Charlie the Unicorn, is, I got a rumbly in my tummy that only hands can feed. I love that line a lot. That's a good line. Okay, where the fuck's this last goal? Fucking shit. The quest markers for the, repair this thing, and the quest markers for the, defend the workshop are fucking confused. They're fucking overlapping. It's fucking annoying.
Cooling system integrity restored.
Yes. Gosh! That was one of the people I had to kill, though. Where are the people I have to go? Are they that way? Marsupial just makes this game like infinitely better. Yeah, was that all of them? I think so. feel like you had to look that up though, because I feel like you didn't know that the studio that makes Charlie the Unicorn is Film Cow. Like, I really like Film Cow, and like I continue to watch any animation they make. But I didn't fucking know that they were called Film Cow. Like, I forgot about that shit. Did you look it up? Hmm? Hmm? A likely story. Such a youngin'. Damn, I lost a follower since the last time I looked at how many followers I had. That sucks. It always hurts a little bit when you look and see that you've lost a follower. It's just like, what did I do? I'm sorry. And yeah, I know you have really good memory, but I also know that your memory works, like you're still a person, and you still have the like attention span of a person. And most people don't give a shit about the fact that Film Cow is called Film Cow. Is this the room? Yeah, it's the room. Is there? No! Extra no! Who's the fucking asshole that came in here? So I straight up can't. God damn it. This is upsetting.
Approach. Identify yourself.
So like I can't fight the Scorch Beast Queen, even though they nuked the place twice. Ugh. Because I don't have fucking any fusion cores for my power armor, and so if I go inside the nuke zone right now, then it's just a die immediately. Oh, I'm sorry, I believe you now. I just didn't believe you at first. Eh, my nose.
Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Happy hacking. Okay, so we gotta find something that has no letters in common with emancipated. E, M, A. E is an D, M is an I, A is an S, C is an N, O is an C, B is an I, E is an P, R is an A, I is an T, N is an E. Yeah. fusion core so bad. I don't really need to be using that. Alright, so I'm kind of upset with this gun that I'm using right now because I spent so much fucking effort doing the challenge to get this gun because it sounds real neat. Essentially how it works is when you do a critical shot in VATS, you'll heal yourself and your teammates the damage that that critical shot did. But like, look how much health it heals once I can get a shot in. Like, that ain't shit. That's like the amount of health that, like, I can't even think of something in the game that only heals that amount. I'm sure if you could eat something like styrofoam or like asbestos, like if that was an item you could eat in the game, I'm sure it would heal you about as much as that just did. And also that makes sense in the world of Fallout, because the world of Fallout doesn't really have cancer. At the very least, I can't think of any like specific situations in which Fallout is like cancer. Or like that someone in Fallout gets cancer and dies of cancer. And honestly, like a lot of Fallout makes a whole lot more sense if we just go with the fact that like cancer doesn't exist in this world and other shit happens because of radiation. Oh, why'd you fix it? It was so good. Yeah. Even knows. Okay. So I need to find something that has no letters in common with any of these. Rachel, you can help me do that. Figure out what word has nothing in common with any of the other words that I've already done. So like this one has the S that's it has the S in common with sizes. And none of the letters and sizes is right, so you can assume that sizes also isn't the password. This one has an H as the second letter, where child has an H in the second letter, so you can assume it also can't be the password. This has an S, this has an S, this has an S. F-L-A-M. That could be it. No. No. You didn't help, Rachel. Why didn't you help? We should step on a fucking trap. I hate the fucking power plant so much because I can't put into words how many times I've done this mission, but I still get so confused when I'm trying to find shit. Fuck. Emphatically. Emphatically. Store houses. That could be it. I don't know if it is. Nope. A really neat thing to write a program for would be, I guess, it'd be really neat to write a program that scanned what was happening on screen, found all the words, and then compared them and then figured out the answer. But I guess it couldn't do that because it would need to like solve the puzzle. You can't just look at all the words. You need at least one word that doesn't have anything in common with it. Ah, this is outside. Am I locked back out? That's stupid. Shot him in the dick. Okay. No. I want to say, as a kid, I learned how to brute force this minigame just probably a couple years before I figured out what the fuck the minigame actually was. Because it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, I thought I already tried that. Because at no point, I think, maybe in 4 they gave a description of how it worked. But I sure as fuck know that in 3 or New Vegas, that was never brought up of how the hell that minigame works. Okay, so locker room and expansion plant? Sure. No, I'm here too. Ah! Give me the duct tape. Ah! What just broke? Do they have to put it right there where it's fucking creepy and just staring at you? Ooh, I found a fusion core though. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I found 2 fusion cores. That'd be really awesome if it wasn't for the fact that I've already decided like I need to spend time just collecting fusion cores because I have way too fucking many. Or I need them way too fucking bad to not have any. That's an actual way of saying what I wanted to say. Let's not get radiated. Lobby main entrance plant office. Ooh. No. I really wish, like, literally anyone I knew also played this game. Yes. How the fuck do you know that? You don't even watch Game of Thrones. Oh, it's another person. Hell yeah. This other person helping me do this stupid quest that takes literally a fucking hour to do every time? Because that's awesome. Lies. Where is it, Rachel? Oh. See. I feel like most of the social media algorithms that dictate what I see on my like various social media sites have realized that I don't give a shit about what other people are saying, or what they're excited about, etc., etc., etc. So I haven't seen much about it. I know that it's a thing because I like Game of Thrones and YouTube exists. But I didn't realize that it was coming out tonight. I don't get on Instagram. Instagram is for pretty people. I'm not a pretty person. Oh. Ooh, minigun.
Generator system integrity restored.
Lies. All lies. You were the liar. Wait, was I here before? Yeah, I was. God damn it, I hate this fucking game sometimes. Oh, that's the loading dock again. Fuck. Why don't these places make sense? Huh. That's completely unnecessary, but it was neat. Eh. Oh, actually, yeah.
Powering up. Protectron.
Where's the button that raises the blast shields? Sugar bombs! I don't fucking read what my sister posts on Facebook. Nice animation game. Yeah. Yeah. Part of me has wanted to post on Facebook that I'm streaming now, but like I don't want yeah, honestly it's like specifically I was gonna say specifically my sister, but I guess not. Because I'm not. Yeah, they do that. To be fair, like pretty much everyone that knows me does that. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Do your best. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, it's the lighting effect from the turret. I have no idea how it broke off from the actual turret, but okay. I got this guy.
All plant systems are now operational. Please initiate a full system restart.
Yay. Not what I wanted. I hate myself for constantly thinking this, but the second Fallout just like gives the opportunity for me to pay them to increase how like much I can store in my stash, like I'm just gonna give them all of my money. I will literally throw money at them. I don't have any money. There's so often where I'm just like, God, I really want to like hoard a bunch of Nuka-Cola, but I can't. Also, I was gonna say this a while ago, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got distracted. Fuck. Stop being distracted. Yeah. So I don't know how much I can really like why you like this? Damn it. Yeah, I don't know how much the release of Game of Thrones being out right now, how much that has an effect on people that would watch me right now. 'Cause I don't know how much the audience of people that give a shit enough about Fallout 76 to actually watch me play this game, and people that like Game of Thrones. I don't know how much that overlaps. And I realize that the sub audience of people that likes Game of Thrones is like a shit ton, if not everyone. But internet magic, I don't know. I know that I'm consistently getting people stopping in, which is always a good thing. Like, the amount of viewers I'm getting is going from 3 to some other number pretty consistently, which, while that's depressing because no one gives a shit enough to actually stay, it does mean people are actually like seeing my stream and know that it exists. Why is there just like mattress fabric? Okay, yeah. Man. I feel like there's another resource gathering point here. I can't remember where it is. Oh. No. Generators. meh, meh. Meh, meh. Honestly, never realized that these things all have this little light in the back. And one, this light isn't connected to anything. And two, that light has literally never like made a lighting effect in the game. Like it exists, but it doesn't actually give any light. It's just kind of there. Also, what the fuck's happening with these shadows right now? It's like physics is having acne or something. I mean, if I look silly, that's fucking awesome. If I could, like, just at will be silly on stream, I'm fucking okay with that. Oh, kind of what I need. Hey, time to go to the next power. So I got the option of Mananga. Is there a power plant? No, that's okay. Fire site. There's Mananga and there's Thunder Mountain, and I feel like there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. I'll go to Thunder Mountain though. I like Thunder Mountain for some reason. Oh yeah, a thing that I was thinking about before. I have Discord up. Oh, I'm really sad. I thought that was snow for a second. I was like, there's snow in the game now? But no, it's glitchy textures. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I have Discord up right now, and I can see how Jenna just recently streamed. Was it Diddy Kong Racing? Yeah. And I'm really surprised there isn't some kind of thing someone's made so far where like, so like Google Stadia is a thing, and that it streams games, but no one's made a service where you stream like an emulator that multiple people can connect to, so that you could play like Diddy Kong Racing with other people, just do a split screen or something. That'd be super neat. Hell yeah. I came to this place when someone already set up all these things. No, I didn't want to sit. Fuck. Why is this one not powered? But everyone else is. It's like the one that I give a shit about too. Also, if you ever wonder why when I'm playing this game, I'll be like wiring shit up and I just jump around all the time, it's because the same button that lets you wire shit to other shit is also the jump button. And there's a glitch that happens when you're trying to wire stuff up. It doesn't recognize that you're like hovered over something that you can attach like electricity to. And so it's just like, oh, you want to jump? Sure. And it's really annoying. It's also really consistent, which you would think would make it so that it's easy to debug. But I don't think the Bethesda Austin team really knows how to debug things. Which honestly makes a lot of sense. That might be why this game is so shit. Because, like, Bethesda straight up doesn't have, like, before their online games, they just, like, they just don't have any plans on actually debugging any of their games. Because they're so mod-friendly. And there's such a big modding community for it that 90% of the time, modders will just fix shit for them. So they don't have to like really do anything about it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That was really cool though. I need to eat and drink really, really, really badly. Funnel cake. Really? I swear, fucking every single time I get the idea in my head, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna capture a bunch of workshops and then just farm resources. Just without fail, every single time I'll get disconnected. Hey, Janlissa, is that how you say that? What's up? How's your day going? I know, I just got kicked after capturing, like, 2 different power plants. And considering the power up the power plant quest takes us a solid hour.
Since you helped me tap
I'm
into
kind of
the
salty.
broadcast system, you can hear my lovely voice from anywhere.
Where you going, crickets? I just want to kill you. I just want to kill you so bad. Yes.
This is Squire Rosen.
Oh god! Oh god!
Thunder Mountain is offline. Any brothers with a background in engineering report to the
They're so stealthy. Rachel, this reminds me of the time that we went to the butterfly gardens. Because I remember thinking the whole time, and it was like, this is really cool, and this is really, like, pretty, this is really awesome. I'm glad this exists. And immediately thinking the, like, contrasting thought of, God, if this was any other bug, though, holy shit, this would be upsetting. Just imagine standing around in an enclosed space where there's like a good couple hundred cockroaches just flying around you. I don't like ladybugs, mainly because I used to live in an apartment where ladybugs went to die, and that was kind of upsetting. You can't just laugh at me thinking the horrible thought and not also think the horrible thought. That's not fair. That's not how that works. At the very least, they're not like crickets the size of dogs. That are also like literally glowing. I tried to think about it for a second and was like, I honestly don't know which one I would prefer. Because, like, yeah, being surrounded by hundreds of these crickets would almost definitely mean that I would die. Cockroaches. I also want to say the fact that instinctively I would rather die by being eaten by like thousands of crickets than be in a room with cockroaches is kind of, that instinct's fucking up a lot. How is that my logic taking control? That doesn't make any sense. Well, logically, I don't think there's anything wrong with cockroaches, really. Like, I don't even think they carry too many diseases. I'm sure it's not healthy to live with a bunch of cockroaches. But, like, it's not horribly unhealthy. It's not like living in a room full of, like, mosquitoes or anything. you're fucked if that's what's happening. Okay, I honestly can't think of a reason why we would have an instinctual fear of cockroaches. It just doesn't make sense. How many of these fusion cores do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have enough to just make a fusion generator? Because I really don't want to do this quest. Hell yeah. Oh, that felt nice. Oh, nice. Sorry if that got really loud. I still haven't set up the little like condenser or compressor, whatever it's supposed to be. That makes it so that me screaming on stream isn't like horrible. But I don't scream that often, so I guess it works out. We're not gonna get a quest. We just blew up. Yay, quest. Hi. Thank you. I need to slowly offset the hundreds of hours of stream that I have with 0 viewers. Ugh. Oh, that still hurts. What? Okay. Is there a box that's hidden? There is a box that's hidden. It has shit in it, though. Ah. God damn it, game. I mean, the one good thing about, like, massive server instability is that you find these workshops that people have already cleaned and set up a bunch of shit at, like, really often. Hey, I'm like at the point that I'm over encumbered. I shouldn't be scrapping that. Should be scrapping this. This way is stupid now. I'm pretty sure the hallucinogen gas grenade doesn't really work at all. Nope. 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 I'm gonna put that up don't need to be using the guitar sword for that sweet, sweet quest. Let's set up another one of these. Can I put it up there? Oh, oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, well. Oh, it was right here. But the game's an asshole and destroyed it. That's cool. Did the game just go out of its way to destroy all the things that were actually valuable? Because it's kind of a dick move, game. What the fuck? Oh shit. Sorry it took me so long to see your comment. Jinlissa? That's gonna make sense in my brain at some point. So if you like New Vegas, there's a good chance you're not gonna like this game. Or, that's a bad way of phrasing it. If you're the kind of person that thinks Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are bad in comparison to New Vegas, you're not gonna like this game. Because it's... New Vegas is essentially taking a step away from like modern game design to get closer to the feel of like the original Fallout games, and that involves like a lot more storytelling, open-ended quests, interesting like dialogue and events. Just to focus on all that more than the gameplay itself. Because I cannot think of many ways in which New Vegas actually like improved the gameplay on top of 3. But God, the story was so much better. But yeah, if you're the kind of person that like doesn't like 3 and 4 compared to New Vegas, then you'll hate this game, because like it's just a further step away from what the New Vegas game or what the Fallout games originally were. If all of that makes sense, I'm hoping it does. Tell me if it doesn't, because I can make an attempt to clarify. I don't know. Like, I know why people like New Vegas so much. And I fucking love it too, but like, what the fuck was that, game? Also, if you expect your games to be in any way bug-free, this just isn't. Just not at all. It's not a polished experience. It's an enjoyable experience. It's not a polished one. Fuck. There we go. I hope there's NPCs. I've heard rumors about it. Like, if you go to the... what's it called? They released that poster that's... the roadmap of the game. If you look at the roadmap, the third wave of updates, the one that comes in like 4 or 5 months, the way it's worded means like there could be more. There could actually be NPCs in the game. I'm not sure how that would work though. Like, for sure, I really hope they realized that the no NPCs thing was a horrible idea and they shouldn't have done that at all. Um, but it's also like really ambitious if they actually plan on like completely changing how the game works and its core and adding NPCs to the game. I'd love it, but like I don't have my hopes up. Um, God, why am I so ADHD? I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. I'm sorry. I had failed you. Oh, there was something about all the games. I don't know. I do gotta say that, like, even though while this game is like objectively like not the best, I still definitely enjoy it. I'm trying to think of how comparable this is, but I know I've been playing Rust a bunch recently, and I play this game when I want to have fun, as opposed to Rust, because Rust is just upsetting. Why are you like this? Also, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. I'm really liking the Mixer community a hell of a lot more than the Twitch community so far. To the people that are watching on Twitch, that wasn't me saying fuck you. I was just saying people on Mixer find me a lot more. Yeah. While this game is like objectively isn't the best, I do still have fun with it for sure. And the community in this game is it's super fun, or super nice. Like, so when you claim these workshops, you open yourself up to PvP. So like if some other player came, they could just like shoot me dead on the spot. Assuming they like interact with the workbench real quick. And I actually had someone, they like approach my workshop and like help me defend the base for like a wave, and then when I was like looting all the corpses from it, they like snuck up behind me and like stabbed me in the back and killed me. And like I couldn't help saying like, what the fuck, that was really dirty. It was like, he actually responded with like, yeah it was, I'm sorry. Like he actually apologized for just participating in the like normal PvP, which is hilarious when you think about it. Especially the other games like this, like Rust, where like if you complain that someone killed you, you're pretty much gonna get the response, get good scrub, if not worse. Just everyone in the game is like stupid nice. I love it. Also, tell me if you ever end up getting the game, because I've been looking to start playing with viewers. It's just everyone that comes to the stream has it on Xbox, which is upsetting. I think I've had like 10 separate people ask for my name in this game, only to realize that they play on Xbox. It's that. that was horrible. No! Oh. I know a lot of me has been really wanting to go back and play Fallout 4. Fucking shit, ADHD. So what happens when you die is they just recently, so like, as context, they just recently released survival mode, which is supposed to be like a pure PvP mode, compared to adventure mode, which is just like the base mode of the game. Fuck you. No. No rockets. No! Let me pick up my stuff first. Don't crash yet. Oh god, no! No! Please don't do this game. I'm sad. I'm so sad. My stuff. It's right there. Yeah. Okay, well the game is crashed. That's awesome. Yeah. And it's not even like the fun bugs like a normal Bethesda game has. It's just upsetting. So yeah, back to what happens when you die. And I'm restarting the game. So when you die, you drop all the scrap, all the the junk stuff that you have in the game. And since, at least for me, like a big component of the game is the base building. It's like just having scrap is really important. It really sucks to like be in the middle of building something and then you just find out you don't have the materials for it. So you drop the junk, and it just goes in like a paper bag on the ground. And you can retrieve it, but so can any other player. And that's supposed to be like half the incentive of doing PvP with other players. If you get killed by another player, what will happen is you'll lose twice your level in caps. So I'm level 115, so I'd lose 230 caps. And the person that killed me would gain 230 caps. And if you're playing in survival mode, you'll also lose a random percentage of your aid inventory. So like your stim packs, your food, your RadAway, that kind of thing. Yeah. When you die, you're pretty much given the option to... Do I have all my shit? Might have not saved the fact. No. That hurts so much. So much. Can you see this right? So are you asking if I just like randomly find corpses of other people? Generally, not really, no, because like what just happened? Like literally, the first thing I did after I died was try to recover the massive amount of junk that I just dropped. Because I probably could have sold that for a good 1,000 caps, and that's why I'm all kinds of upset right now. Was he level 4? Why is he level 4? Or did I just like read it wrong? I might have just read it wrong. I don't know. I don't normally see them around the map unless you go to a place where people are dying en masse a lot, really often. Like if you go to a, I don't know if it's actually up right now. Yeah. So you can nuke parts of the map and it will make that part of the map like irradiated. And that's how you fight like in-game kind of enemies. If you go there, you can only find some paper bags just on the ground because like if I go in a nuke zone, I'm expecting to die like a good 2 or 3 times. Like pretty much guaranteed. And I know the recent DLC that came out, if you can call it that, has like a new in-game boss involved, associated with it, not involved. And God, is it all kinds of difficult? Like, fuck. I could go in the best gear that I have and still get one-shotted. It's horrible. Fuck. No, no more rockets. You crashed my game last time. You fuck! What? I'll make a note of it next time I see an enemy. Also, what just happened was a bug. You're supposed to be able to respawn at the closest location to where you died. But also, sometimes it's just like, never mind. You can only respawn at Vault 76. Though I've also had the bug that is essentially this, but you don't even get Vault 76. So you just can't respawn, because there's no place to respawn at. And so you just have to quit. Which hurts. Yeah, the level thing. I don't know why I'm dying so quickly. I feel like I shouldn't be. Like, I've been dying a whole lot quicker since the last update, and I'm not sure why. At least I didn't have that much scrap to recover. Yeah. Yeah. I think some of it's fun though, because like there's been 1 or 2 bugs in the game. Like the game's just buggy as fuck, like in every aspect. But it's not rare for there to be a bug that like benefits the player a whole lot more than it should. Like the first couple of months in the game, when you nuked White Springs, this place down here, all the ghouls there would turn into glowing, bloated ones. which is like the leveled up version of the leveled up version of a ghoul. And they'd all give you like 1,000 experience. And like, I don't know how to see how much more experience I need to grow a level, but it's probably only like 2,000 or 3,000. I'm at level 115, which is why if I like, it's not like super rare for me to like find other people that are like level 300 something. It was super easy to grind to that early on in the game. Yeah. I enjoy that there's like a weird kind of meta community that has to like work with and around all the bugs in the game. But I also like just game engines and development in general, so like I really don't mind a buggy game as long as I can understand why it's happening. And it's not like too horrible. Like I do hate that the fucking server crashes so often. That's really upsetting. You being sneaky. Ah, fat. I think the lowest level power armor I've ever found was, so there's level requirements for equipment in the game, except the level requirements only go up to level 50, so I haven't really had to worry about that in a long time. And I think the lowest level power armor I ever found was level 25. So it works pretty much the same way that Fallout 4 did. Like, I can't remember if there was a level cap on, or a level requirement on power armor. I don't explicitly remember it being there, but I do know that it was hard to find power armor in the early game. And it's just the same here. And honestly, like, the power armor, at least the set that I have right now, it's not even, like, the best. Like, the armor that I wear normally probably provides, like, a similar amount of protection. So, 60, 60, 91, compare that to... Where's the torso that I wear? Okay, not really comparable. Never mind. The power armor is 60, 60, and 91, and the normal armor is 24, 19, 5. I honestly don't notice too much of a difference when I don't wear power armor, though, so I don't know what that's about. I'm sure it's because the weird fucking damage scaling in the game, or something. I don't know. And there's not a level cap. Probably should have said that a while ago. Why, game, why? I need to find a workbench. Oh yeah, and I never explained why this power armor kind of sucks. So there are like 6 sets of power armor in the game. There's The there's the T45, the T51, the T60. I'm pretty sure Fallout 4 had all of those, along with the XL1. There's also, in this game, they added the Graham excavator armor, and like lore-wise, this is power armor that like a mining company made specifically for like miners, obviously. And it gives you, when you're wearing the whole suit of power armor, it gives you a buff that increases your carry weight by like 150, which is fucking amazing. And since I'm such a hoarder, it's like kind of a requirement for me to wear this power armor like all the time. Like I'm carrying 441 pounds of shit. And that's definitely a normal thing. There's definitely better armor I could be wearing that would protect me more. But then I couldn't carry all the things. I don't like carrying all the things. Ooh, there might be a workbench over here. And even if there isn't, I can like make one. But it's claiming the workshop again. Yeah. This would be the 4th time today I've claimed this workshop. Yeah.
Experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage.
I also want to say that, like, generally, like, the game hasn't been this unstable in like a while. Like, I don't know why I'm crashing so often. Like, the game just in general has slowly been improving since it came out. So it's really weird that I'm crashing like at least once an hour at this point. I think it has to do with the fact that they recently released like a really big update to the game that apparently introduced a lot of bugs. Zenlissa, do you do programming at all? Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Or are you aware how, like, versioning systems work? Hey, yay. Okay. I know, like, if I actually had a job, what I'd be doing is software development. It's really easy to compare that to like I know if someone else also does coding, they've experienced this before. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with software as it updates as a team. Because, like, when you're writing the software, essentially what happens is that every person on the team that's writing code for the software all has their, like, own copy of the software. And a lot of problems arise when you try to, like, combine all those versions when you, like, release an update. and the Bethesda team in Austin that like handles this game is really, really bad at it. Like, they're just fucking horrible. Pretty much every time they release an update to the game, something's gonna be broken. And it's because they didn't, like, effectively merge all their code. Because it's always something that used to be broken, then they fixed. And it just, like, didn't carry over to the next update. For whatever reason. So I'm sure the, like, server instability is caused by that. The heads are new. I don't remember those. It's like the ghetto ass closet. I know I was part of the game development club at my university. And while making a game over the course of a semester for like 5 months, probably like somewhere between 50 to like 70% of our time was spent trying to like combine the code that the 4 of us had made and then failing to do that and then having a broken game as a result. I still have like 6 different versions of the game on my computer that are all wrong. That's why I was asking if you've ever done like programming stuff, because like it's a relatable experience. Or at least I assume it is. The last job I had, like, they just really didn't like to use like versioning things, which I don't understand. And stuff broke all the time, and they were just confused. And I was confused why they were confused. It was weird. I'm gonna make myself a drink because I'm still really salty after losing all my scrap. I'll be back in a second. Plus, it's gonna take a while for it to load, anyways. Oh no, it did load. Yeah. I thought I could do this faster. Coming back. Oh god. Oh god. I'm glad my apartment is so incredibly small. It makes shit like this convenient. I forget what I was saying. What do you mean melee or firearms? Hey, you an arm. So Let's see if I can do some of these long quests. Let's see, is the messenger a quest? Anywhere in the map right now? That can be pharmaceuticals. This could be it? No. No. I'll just have to wait for that to start up again, I guess. Kill Deathclaw on Deathclaw Island. I could do that. God, that tastes weird. Just as a heads up, peach juice makes a horrible mixer. I regret that decision a lot. Ooh, wood. There we go. Shit. The nest should be over here. Yeah. That was quick. Okay. Where are them Deathclaw eggs? I know they around here somewhere. Okay, now I can try to find a Mega Sloth and Cranberry Bog. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Oh, I guess Cranberry Bog's just all of this. I guess I can just go into the nuke zone and see if just a Mega Sloth's gonna spawn for whatever reason. That's a neat question. So, I feel like if I was a lower leveled, I'd be more annoyed by like the amount, like the consistency of the enemies. But because since I'm such a high level and I always have the caps to just like fast travel everywhere around the map, it's not too much of a problem. Probably the only issue is the fact that like so when they were making the game, they realized they were like, okay, so there's no NPCs. So how do we have enemies that have guns? And then the Scorched became a thing. I don't like this. Something like Psycho, buff Tats, buff Albergs. Oh, die. Ooh, he's gonna blow up. Yep. So yeah. About the Scorched. There are way too fucking many Scorched. There's way too many Scorched. Aside from that, nah. It's pretty, like, varied. I can't even complain about the Scorched things too often. Cause, like, yeah, they're everywhere. But, like, most of the time they have, like, some neat component to them. I hate that this is a thing, but I can't build a base here. I guess I don't think I can. No, I can't. It'd probably be a pretty fucking bad idea if I built a base here anyway, since it'd get nuked, like, immediately. And, like, the thing about the game is the fact that, like, it's based, or, like, it's not even based, it is a Fallout game, and they have access to all the lore of Fallout. And it's such a good intellectual property that, like the variety of the enemy, like, the enemy design is just, like, good. Because it's just already been made. The enemies they did add into the game, though, with 76, are actually pretty neat. I do have to give them credit for that. All the cryptids are, like, super fun to fight. And I would find cryptids for you, but like, by definition, you can't do that. They're supposed to be, like, hidden and mysterious. Playing the game with one hand is really difficult. But yay, multitasking. Honestly, if I want to find a Mega Sloth and Cranberry Bog, I'd probably be better off just, like, server hopping until I find other, like, nuke sites. Will I be able to still loot? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Night, Rachel. Have a good night. Oh, God. What blew up? Why did anything blow up? Did one of the Scorched have, like, a grenade launcher or something? He has a hammering. Stop it, game. Stop. That's level 5. Do I have any? I do have ammo for this. But I can't waste it on these things. really hate the Scorch Beast like 90% of the time because I'm primarily a melee build, and it's really difficult to deal with a thing that just flies. Oh, get closer. Oh! Stop being a cheap bitch. So what kind of games have you been playing recently, Melissa? If not this. Oh, what? What? Yes! Well, I'm out of him. That was really quick. Ooh, I have one crossbow ball. I'll take on this level 65 Scorch Beast with a level 5 gun. Hell yeah. God, the clip is just so fucking tiny. Hey, that's a gun. That's a gun. I have more ammo for. Try that. Why? Why do people put scopes on this? I don't understand. Oh god. What? Fucking shit, dog. Why are you here? Oh shit, it's so purple. God, I'm ADHD as fuck. Come on, land. Do it. Ooh. Oh, this is funny. The sound effect of it landing and the sound effect of it like doing its like napalm drop thing, pretty much the same sound effect. I didn't mean to get this out. I want more that thing. Die. Oh god. Oh no! Oh well. At least I died like really close to the edge. Weird how that works. Digging through Scorch Beast poop. Oh shit, there's two of these things now. And I died, and so I guess one of them regained their health. Hey! Bunch of landed near me. Hell yeah. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. I can almost guarantee it's gonna fly away before I can kill it. But if it doesn't... Yeah. Okay, I gotta run away a bunch now, because I'm dying a lot. And I'm also out of stim packs, which is kind of disappointing because I had like 20. Am I even going north? Okay. Oh, stop killing me. I don't want to be killed while running away in the slowest way possible. Oh, fuck, I'm out of stim pack. How'd that one hit do that much damage? Why does my power armor do nothing? Fuck! Death. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing where I just eat a shit ton of sugar, so I have enough AP to run forever. What is happening? Hey, it's that Mega Sloth that I had to kill. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Okay. That was horribly convenient. Oh, you sure do have full health again? Wasn't I running north? How did I reach the edge of the map? Why are you like this? Why are you so mean? Stop being so mean. I'm not doing anything to you. I just want to live. I just want to be. Damn. I like how I died though. That was kind of hilarious. Oh. Hey. That's Scorch Breeze. That's... This place has a workbench. I can break down all the weapons that are weighing me down so much. Be super, super nice. If it doesn't have a workbench, I'm just getting more shit to weigh me down. Last purge? No. Yeah. Awesome. You already found me? Fuck you. Why? They're super mutants. Where the fuck did they come from? Hopefully they'll just like attack each other and distract each other so I can get away. Is that happening? Kinda. You're distracted the Scorch Beast, and that's what matters. Hell yeah. Ah! Doop 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 boop. Where's my shit? There's one thing I like about Rust that this game doesn't have, and it's the fact that in Rust, when you find your old body, you can fucking eat it pretty much. And you can't do that in this game. Damn. Fuck. Bitch. Well, you have to walk slightly faster than I can. Oh, okay. I thought the Scorch Beast was flying like really close to me or something. So, Janlissa, if you're still there, why are you joining me and being like one of the 5 people in the world that aren't watching Game of Thrones right now? No, in retrospect, I have been streaming for like 2 hours, so that might be over by now. Yeah. The fuck? Why didn't you attack me? Coca-Cola cherry. Oh, but you're nice too. It's all good. I'm not like a grammar Nazi or anything. Ah! My teeth. Ice hurts. But yeah, I'm surprised, especially if you're on Mixer, because like Mixer's whole like Vibe is supposed to be like more viewer engagement than Twitch. Or at least that's how they were marketing it to me when I got on the site. I actually don't really get on Mixer that often if I want to watch people stream. But I do know that when I do watch other streamers, like I purposely go to like relatively small streamers. I don't even know why I said relatively small streamers. Small streamers like me, because like it turns into like more of a conversation kind of thing than just watching like a let's play or something. Like, it's actually really disappointing when like a streamer that I watch gets like 100 or so viewers, because that just makes it into like a YouTube stream chat, and it's just like not fun. This is the least watertight thing ever. In fact, it's mainly just mud. I don't even know why the trees are there. Where'd it go? Die, Mr. Hand, die! Is there a second one, or is it like cursing me from like its ghost? From robot hell. Whoa. I try to be as honest as I can whenever I can be. For reasons I don't really understand. Wait. They didn't even get rid of the shelf. They just put the safe on top of the content in the game. But that's to try at least a little bit. Yeah. I'm glad you were enjoying it. If at least one person is enjoying the stream, I can be happy. Who just shot me? I feel they were like up there or something. Hey, it's Phoenix.
The Brotherhood of Steel, Paladin Tactics in command.
Super duper deal. Welcome. Hello. Please see our helpful automated staff if you need anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, the future of grocery stores.
Nope. That was one of my favorite pieces of armors that I just sold.
Violence will not be tolerated.
That hurt a bunch. Oh well. It wasn't that good, anyways. I just went along with the rest of the set. God, I really wish that one dude would just stop shooting me. Because I know he's not doing any amount of damage. He's just being annoying. I'm like a little extra upset that I sold it too, because I thought like this wasn't why I fucked up, but I had heard apparently my health was getting. It was a level 1 Eyebot? Yeah, I had heard that they had finally fixed it so that if you have like a favorited item, or I guess these aren't favorited.
Free
Shit.
supply here. Citizen, do not attempt to flee. You will be identified and
I'm gonna test that out real quick.
no nonsense. Train or move.
I guess I didn't do that. Okay. That's weird. Why did it let you sell equipped items? Ugh!
The Brotherhood of Steel. Paladin Taggerty in command.
So upset about that.
Hi there, Super deals.
At least I know it doesn't really affect me most of the time, because most of the time I'm not wearing, like, power armor, I guess. Fuck you. I don't want to deal with that. So there's a challenge that I have to do right now where it's I have to do 3 of these at once. So I'm with Toga. I have a musical weapon, power armor. Okay, cool. Yeah. As long as I level up like this, I should get that quest done. I really hope this is an insult. Oh. I couldn't even complete what I was saying. I was gonna say, I really hope this isn't an Assaultron. Yeah, fine, I'm definitely dead. Yeah. Why'd I get thrown forward?
Welcome to Watoga, city of the future. Hi there.
I want more shit. I mean, you don't make sense like most of the time. You really don't. You dare kill me. You do it. Don't do it. Why did you put... Why are you just using your fists? Still don't have any stim packs. I thought I sold all that. Why do I still have plugs? Come on, level up. Do it. Do it. That was so majestic.
Watoga Emergency Medical Center Watoga EMS is currently experiencing longer than expected wait times. We thank you for your patience. Watoga EMS thanks you for letting us help you. We are here to top-of-the-line medical technology. Help is on the way. Please check in with our automated staff and we'll be with you shortly.
So the new like in-game boss in the game is the imposter sheep squatch, and I've only done the fight once, but they somehow figured out a way to make the iBots like an actually challenging enemy. Because during that fight,
Transit services
like when they die, they'll just blow up. Like they're a whole nuke.
Watoga wishes you safe travel wherever you are headed.
It's horrible.
For latest arrival and departure times. Welcome.
I totally hit you again. Who's shooting me? Trying to shoot me through a wall? Like, what's happening? I guess I can't go through. There you go. Oh, I realize why I'm doing so much damage. Or why I'm still doing like one-shot kills, because the thing that I got is it does double damage if they have 100% health. So all my power attacks have been doing like twice as much damage, which makes sense. Why did you? Okay. Only a little bit more. Right. Sweet. What do you mean, or be friends? And, by the way, I just recently took down the, like, notification that said this, but I'm trying to make a habit of streaming at noon every day. So that's normally when I'll be on.
Negative sensor read.
Oh, okay. I would add you, but I don't have an Xbox. Which is,
Weapons hot.
I'm realizing is a bad decision. No. Although, don't do it. We can pull up. Maybe. Probably not. Yeah. Either way, night. Thanks for stopping by. You've been really fun to talk to. And I was probably gonna stop streaming like after I had loaded up. Anyways, I kind of want to lie in bed for a little bit. I wish I could say that I'm sleepy and want to go to sleep, but I'm not. Ooh. Insomnia is awesome. Alright. Night night.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest food. Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome.
You mean I don't? Where do all robots go? I go to another server. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop streaming now. There's no point. It's super late.